Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Resonance. So yeah, we're pretty far in the game now. I'd say we're about 75% of the way through. We just have to figure out the difficult puzzle in the police administration, and then we will have all the pieces we need to get into the vault. And we still have to go to the cemetery. And then we'll explore the vault and see what happens. And I assume at the end will be close after that. So let us get started here. So hello to everyone in chat. And load our game.
Not that one. Alright, you changed the document.
So let's go back to this computer.
Select the orient.
And I'm going to actually write down the two codes here. So we're going to have blueprints. Something I thought about while I was cooking dinner here. This might be very easy to solve here. So K25. And then we have the wheel, which is G26. Alright, let's go back.
But that's not the right size paper.
Then first, press the menu. Then select the paper size section.
So let us use the master key card here. So now we want to start at G26.
Press the menu button. Select the orientation submenu. No, the one with the mountain on it. Next. No, that's the fax button. No one sent a fax in years. Press back. Now back to.
Okay, so from here,
You have to set that back. Press the copy quality button. Contrast. Now move the slider back to the middle.
we want to see how many steps it will take to get to the other location.
The right size paper.
Then first, press the menu.
So we're at G26 and we need to go to K25.
Then you have a selection.
So it's going to be -1.
Press that button right there. No, not that one. Alright, change the document. Press the menu button. Select the orientation submenu. The one with the mountain on it. Next. No, that's the fact button.
And then to get to K,
Press back. Now back to. No, you just changed the contrast.
4 down.
You have to set that back. Press the copy quality button. Contrast. Now move the slider back to the middle.
No, going the wrong way here.
Drag it with your finger. No, drag it. Here,
That'll be G,
okay, now go back to the main menu.
H,
But that's not the right
I,
size paper.
J.
Press the menu.
Okay, so it'll be 4 up.
Then select the paper size submenu. Then you have a selection for paper sizes.
So now that we have that,
Press that button right there.
let's go to M.
Alright, you change the document orientation. Press the menu button. Select the orientation submenu.
So go to M20 here.
Next. No, that's the fax button. No one sent a fax in years. Press back. Now back.
So let's go -1.
You have to set that back. Press the copy quality button.
And
Now move the slider back to the middle.
so we're going to go up 4.
With your finger. No, drag it.
1, 2,
Okay.
3, and 4.
That's not the right size paper.
Then first, press the menu.
And we're going to save it here
Then you have
and hope for the best.
the one you want. Press that button.
It's either this way or we have to do the opposite. So let's
Press the menu button. Select the orientation submenu. No, the one with the mountain on it.
He's with me.
On off, get back.
alright, send him back to the interrogation room.
Thanks, Johnson.
And get the death wheel.
I I need another copy of that will.
Okay, I'll pull it up again. Go ahead and touch the screen again.
We got the blueprints. The blueprints to Geno Labs. Looks like they're all here. Ha ha ha, it was so easy. Alright. And I wanted to go visit her parents' graves. Let's just see if they got around to it. We need to know what Dr. Morales meant by about the key. So, alright, that was easy after I got offline and thought about it a little bit. So let's go here.
You finished?
For now. Hey, Anna.
Yes.
Follow me.
All right.
Hey, you.
Hey.
Would you come with me, please?
Alright.
So let's go back to the baseball fields. And I want to do the cipher thing that we're gonna in for the notebook. Let's actually look at these blueprints here. The egghead ethics, you can use these blueprints to sneak into Morales' lab. Okay, so now let's go to Anna. And look at the cipher.
And so, if you use the key we just made to decode the message,
Anna Angel, I got it!
there you go. You'll be a cryptologist in no time.
So L and greater than.
Code, Uncle Javi?
Okay, if we use that, and then we can get the Morales' journal here. So it automatically fills it in. I don't think that's right. Do not think that's right. Somebody have accidentally typed that in. But I do know that the greater than sign is an L. So we do that. This is probably, this is a letter. This looks like a letter, so wouldn't this be like, wait, dear Anna, since this letter is written, this book was for Anna. It looks like 30 pages. So we just need to figure out what all these letters are. And then we'll be able to solve this. This is probably gonna be like an or something like that. This is D space I space N. This looks like decision, maybe? Um, um, I think it's a decision. We'll see how this looks out. Whoops. Sending. I don't think decision could be two different letters, two different characters here. This is myself. Okay. Not sure if this is right here. This is gonna be 4. This will be right. I'm sending you this. Journal. For safe keeping and to help you make the decision that I may need to ask of you. A decision that I myself unable to make. A decision that I myself has unable to make. You must learn. This is the W. What resonance is, and more importantly, what it could be. I will contact you with instructions. I'm sorry. Oh, hello there, Spurious. Thanks for the, well, he's not here, the auto host. But Spurious gave me an auto host, so thanks very much. Let's go back up here, make sure it doesn't screw anything up here. Dear Anne, I'm sending you this journal for safekeeping and to help you make the decision that I need to ask of you. A decision that I myself was unable to make. You must learn what resonance is, and more importantly, what it could be. I will contact you with instructions. I'm sorry. What's his name? Is it Javi? I think it's Javi. January 13th. The calculations and simulations are real. My new assistant Ed has been checking them. These particles were just a ghost of an image, a blip on the screen during one particle collision months ago. They all called it a sensor bug, but these numbers don't lie. I'm going to try to repeat the experiment on the new larger super collider as soon as it comes online next week. I will be remembered for this. January 17th. Eureka! 3 tests, 3 successful glimpses of my new particle. They exist as the substructure of the electron. Conjoined twin particles occupying the same space. But how is that possible? I do not know, but I do know that once separated, the particles are only visible for a fraction of a microsecond before they snap back together. Pulverizing. How do I spell pulverizing? S? Pulverizing one another? There's no time for sleep now. February 3rd. It will be a month before I have access to Collider again, but there are so many simulations to run. I'm operating on the theory that the subelectron conjoined twins are occupying the same space but not the same time. They vibrate through space time in perfectly opposing yet perfectly complementary patterns. 2 particles drawn together, inseparable but never meeting. Last night I dreamed of Anna. February 8th. This morning I found the simulator unlocked. Could I have been that sleep deprived that I left my data accessible by the world? Perhaps I should adopt a stronger encryption scheme for my notes. Perhaps I should invest in a secure repository for my research and data. February 13th. Resonance. That is the name I have given to the special vibration of the particles. Each particle in a set vibrates at the same exact frequency. This binds them together. But why do these twin particles bind each other and not to any other? My theory is that no 2 sets of particles in the entire universe have the same resonance frequency. Every set is unique. Resonance literally holds the fabric of existence together. February 21st. That was the 3rd phone call this morning that had interrupted me. No one on the other end, just clicking. February 24th. Remarkable. This is truly groundbreaking. I had Ed verify my equations 3 times. The sect particles, once separated, are not only strongly attracted to each other, but the attraction is inversely proportional to the particle's proximity. The attraction does not lessen with distance like gravity. It increases. The ramifications of this potential energy. March 12th. Every night for 2 weeks, a blue van with no markings. I'm keeping the curtains drawn at all times when working at home now. Why are they here? I'll get the collider again in 2 days. I've almost prepared the devices. I haven't told Ed what I'm going to attempt. I installed the vault a week ago, so everything should be ready. Pi Day. Success! Using the devices, I was able to trap 20 pairs of sucked particles. The devices block the special property. They have their vibration, allowing them to stay apart after the particle collision. The devices then each attract one of the separated twins. I have 20 sets to experiment on. I haven't slept in a week. March 15th. 19. I just checked my notes. I thought I made 20 devices. I have 19. Was I that tired? Did I miscount? I checked my lab, the simulator. Well, experimenting on them all along the route of my vault. Nothing. Maybe I could collect the 19 sets. Who could have taken one? No one even knows what I have. Not even Ed. I'll be more vigilant about counting each one as I place them back into the vault at the end of each day. March 27th. Someone was in my apartment. I set a piece of tape across the corner of the door after leaving, and it was broken when I returned. I'm staying in my lab. March 30th. I'm keeping Ed busy coming up with possible applications for resonance technology. He has a bright mind, many brilliant ideas. While Ed is occupied, I step away to the vault. No one can know. April 2nd. I thought someone was ransacking my lab, but it was just an old Saul, the janitor. I shouldn't have yelled, but he shouldn't be in here. I need sleep, but I can't leave the lab. I found a comfortable position in my simulator. April 9th. Despite all of Ed's brilliant ideas for resonance beneficial applications, I've grown haunted by what has been left unsaid, by the undeniable potential for destruction contained in these tiny particles. I saw the blue van parked near the lab. I can't do this anymore. April 10th. I was walking down the lab hall in the middle of the night to the bathroom. I heard someone else's footsteps behind me. I took off running and gave chase. I locked myself in the bathroom until I heard nothing. April 11th. I decided to send Anna my journal and some notes along with enough information to find my vault should something happen to me. I'm glad I had her fingerprint encoded onto the system. I need to make a decision myself though before it's too late. I'm calling Ed in the morning. Alright, looks like we got the journals all done. Let's go back to the first page, make sure the changes I made didn't screw anything up. That's it. That was the message. Just like the cipher game I played with Uncle Javi when I was a child. Oh, Uncle Javi, why did you have to hide everything? Alright, well, we got points for that. Nice. Ooh, we got a lot of points for that. Awesome. So I completed the cipher. I kind of brute forced it.
So, Bennett, you like baseball?
Sometimes. You?
Not really.
Then why'd you bring it up?
I just thought, you know.
Let's go to the
I
grave.
talk.
Just stick to math.
And 3, we need to figure out how to open the vault.
My uncle's last words were, "Your uncle holds the key." Besides Javi, I only had one other uncle. He's buried near my parents in All Saints Cemetery. There may be a clue about this key there. But, Ed, I'd like you to come with me.
Oh, sure thing. Just let me know when you're ready to go.
Oh, so I'll probably have to,
Ed, I'm ready to go to the cemetery now.
Alright, let's go.
All right, let's go.
I haven't been here in a long time. These are my parents.
I didn't know they were here, too.
My mother died when I was a young girl. After that, everything was different. My father started drinking. I was so scared of him. I try not to think about those days. A year after my mother's death, he fell down our basement stairs and broke his neck.
Anna.
I hoped that I could live with Uncle Javi. I was very close to him, but he disappeared from my life after my father died. I was raised by my grandparents. My father and Uncle Javi had one other brother, Angelo. Here he is. He died before I was born. I don't even know much about him.
Was his middle name Key?
No, it was Ray. The stone is worn.
Could that be the clue? Your uncle holds the key?
I don't know.
Well, it's all we've got. We'll have to figure it out by the time we get to the vault.
Ed, thank you for coming here with me.
You're welcome. We should go.
There you are. We've been waiting. So, did we find it or what?
I think so. Using the lab's thermal scanner and the information from Tortoise, I found what I think is the vault's location. It's in the tunnels beneath the lab's decommissioned super collider, far underground.
So how do we get in?
There are several service and ventilation shafts that go from the surface down to the super collider. Using the blueprints, I was able to find one that should get us close to the vault room.
It's here.
Not far from here. The super collider passes underground. The lock looks pretty old. We should be able to break it and climb down.
Climb?
So this is it.
Almost.
Come on. Let's get this over with.
Alright, so moving right along here.
What is this?
We're in a service tunnel underneath Juno's old super collider. The vault room should be 100 meters down this hallway.
How do we get through?
I didn't know the way would be blocked. They must have been using the crates to salvage pieces of this collider for the newer one. We'll have to find a way to move them.
Move them?
This particle accelerator used powerful magnetic fields to bend the trajectory of highly accelerated particles. We should still be able to start up the magnets in the ceiling to clear a path.
Damn it, Ed. Was that even in English?
Us use big magnets, box go to sky.
Do we still need this mope?
Yes. I hurt my shoulder when I was a kid. Accident with a truck motor and a climbing frame. Long story. Anyways, having a metal shoulder around powerful magnetic fields is a bad idea. You three will have to clear a path for me. So, I'll hold anything you're carrying in case it's got metal in it.
You mean my gun?
Yeah, that sort of thing.
Under no circumstances does an officer hand anyone else his weapon. I'm staying with Ed.
Here, you can hold everything I'm carrying.
To tell you the truth, I'm a bit weighed down too.
Alright, the magnetic fields are highly focused and only affect the marked areas. Bennett and I can't be in one of those sections while the magnet is on, but you two should be fine. We'll support you however we can.
Oh boy. Next puzzle. Oh, let's see. Let's go with Bennett here. Alright, that's pretty awesome. So now we'll go to Ray. I think. Take Ray. Okay. So far, so good. So, okay, you have to hold the switch in. I guess I have to take Anna, since we can't take, Ed. Oops, let me go down over one more. Opened up those things. But no ladder here. Not sure, can you bring Ed all the way over? I guess not. So Ed's probably have to go up this way. And let's go to Ray. That didn't do anything. Everybody needs to be together. Alright, here comes the hard part. What's this again? I can't get up there. Oh, hello there, Ambazine. You missed a whole bunch of puzzles earlier this afternoon. And right now we're stuck on this puzzle here. We need to get everybody across here. Except for these two guys have metal in them. So we can't just make them walk underneath these, otherwise they get crushed. So I wonder if I want to. Yeah, you be able to watch everything to VOD. Didn't make much progress this afternoon because I got stuck on that one puzzle for an hour. And I only figured it out on this stream, so let's get away. So I see what I need to do here. So I need to. Right here, I think. Let's take Anna. That's a pretty steep climb. That is a pretty steep climb. We need to turn this off for a second. So let's go here. We can. Release that and. But now we can get. We got no ladder here though. Okay. We can at least we can at least get Ed over here. Is there anything over here on this side before I go? No, nothing here. Let's keep on walking. I guess we can bring over, bring him over as well. Oh, this puzzle's not too bad. No time consuming because it's a click on clicking to make him walk to the other end. And Ray. Well, that didn't work out too well. Let's go back to Anna. Then, we still have to figure out how to get Ray over. Actually. We can get Ray over here as well. And then Anna. Let's take Ed
Hey,
down.
Ed.
Hi.
Bye.
We still have a problem. because we can't get. Oh, we're in a pickle now. Let's see, Anna.
Excuse me, Ray.
Oops.
Yeah.
Bye.
And Anna. Okay, right here. I got it. I got it. So then we go back to Anne here. Maybe not. No, we don't do that yet. So we're gonna do that, and then go to raise, release. Alright. Maybe I did not want to do that.
Ed,
Hi.
bye.
So let's go back over to Ray. Let's think about this for a second. Can't release because they'll just all die. Then have Ray. Really? Really? That was gonna kill them? Let's move these guys over. And Ed. And then, So do this. Now halfway. get these guys down here. And I got Ed down here as well. Not sure how I'm gonna get Ray over here quite yet. Okay, and let's go to Ray.
Whoa!
That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. What enough movement?
Hey, Ed.
What's up?
Thanks.
Oh my. Have Anna. I have no way of getting down here. Somewhat steep, Amberstein. I'm not sure it'll be that steep. I'm sure it'll be that steep in some parts of it. But, it will be steep, that's for sure. Think about this for a second. Wonder what happens if I bring Anna down here. And then have Ray. Okay. Pick any items that you can take here. That's
Whoa!
Okay, go back to Ray. It's usually this. Take the ladder down. See, before we do that, I wonder if I can give Ed the badge and gun manually. And I think that's the only way he's gonna get across. I guess not. Alright, let's just get Ed down here. Maybe not, 'cause I think it will get Ed up because of the magnetic field. Oh, Ed, why it to be so difficult? There's no way to, like... So... Alright, go back to Ray. Getting edited can probably be the most difficult. I'm gonna try a little bit different, you know. Let's try this. I don't think it's gonna work. Stay away from the middle box, maybe.
Whoa!
Oh, this puzzle is pretty nasty as well. Alright, let's bring Ed back up. Let's see here.
Excuse me, Detective Bennett?
Yeah?
Anything coming to mind?
Do we have to climb all the way up to the second level to toggle the catwalks? There's gotta be an easier way.
Hmm.
You, Ed.
Hi.
Let's try. Actually, this are these. Oh boy. And now let's see what we can do. And then let's see if we can bring over. You want duck? You want duck to go underneath? I have an idea. Let's try this. Ah, that's gonna be the secret. That's gonna be the secret. Let's close these for now. And then, actually, we're gonna want to open those up because we're gonna get the other guy across. Get Ed here. And then Anna. And then we get Ray. And then we go back to Anna again. And then we go back to Ray. And there we go.
Ed,
What's up?
come on.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, Bennett.
Detective Bennett.
Right.
What do you want?
Come with me.
All right.
And we made it. Ah, another puzzle done.
Excuse me, Anna.
What can I do for you?
Follow me.
Sure.
Now that we're past the magnets, can we have our things back?
Fine.
That must be my uncle's vault, behind the glass.
There are some papers here.
Your uncle holds the key.
Looks like this is for you.
Huh? There's another scrap of paper stuck to the back.
He's following me.
What is this?
What are you looking at me for?
Detective?
The hell?
Detective Bennett, were you or were you not following Dr. Morales in the days before his death?
No. I had no idea who the old guy was until yesterday.
I knew he was up to something.
You stay out of this, asshole.
That note you dropped last night? It all makes sense now.
You wouldn't know sense if it punched you in your damn nose. Ed, Anna, I've put my career in jeopardy to help you guys.
Last night, when Ed found you waiting outside my apartment, were you really just worried about me? Or did you have something to do with that man who was after me?
Of course not.
Bennett, give me your gun.
Fuck you.
Give him the gun, Detective.
Ed,
Ed, grab his gun. That should hold him when he comes to.
Raymond, is he?
He'll be all right.
I just don't understand. Why would he?
Anna, I know this is hard, but it's almost over. The vault is right there on the other side of that window. We need to get that door open and do what we came here to do. Dr. Morales is counting on us.
Let's go to Ray here. Oh, he got the pipe. Let's see if there's any idea with the Bennett letter, maybe. We might need to have something we need. Alright. Nothing visible here to the naked eye. Oh. Let's talk to Anna. Your uncle holds the key. The glass looks thick. Yeah, we opened the door, but your bars. Can't quite reach it. So Ray the pipe to Ed.
Ed,
Hi.
here you go.
Oh, okay.
What I have in my inventory here? Oh, that's Ray. Let's go back to Ed here. What, use a duct tape maybe? Oh, okay. Let's move Anna out of the way. And let's see if this works. This should do it. Oh, I got a fuse. I'm not sure what I'm going to use it for though. Oh, there's a fuse panel over here. A fuse slot. Pencil could come in handy. I'll just take this. Alright, there's a fuse in the box. Alright. Okay, so we gotta put the right fuses in the right poles, I assume. I'm not sure if these are the same or different. That fuse won't fit. Okay, we'll just put this up here. Oh, won't fit. It's bent. There we go. Fix the bent fuse. Alright, and now we'll see if we can operate the control panel maybe. The controls for the bars seem to be locked out. There must be another way to get them open. So much progress, and now here we are once again. Pencil here, maybe? One of the oldest tricks in the book. So I think that's it. So 1, 3. I'll write that down. So we have what? 1? Oh, we have. Hold on here. There's 3. 1, 3, 2, 2. 133. So if we put that into the door control here. That panel opened the heavy door to the vault room. So maybe that's the password to get into the vault. But we still gotta figure out how to get into that door. So who has the blueprints? Okay, so let's give these blueprints to Ed.
Ed,
Hey.
here you go.
Oh, okay.
Let's go to Ed. These are the original blueprints for Dr. Morales' lab. Let's just locate the vault. Let's go back to the views panel here. It's just a light. Let's take these fuses out. That's one. That's not sure if it matters or not. Doesn't seem to do anything. Alright, your uncle holds the key. Doesn't make any sense to me. Let's see here, go back to Ed here for a second, and maybe give her the pencil.
Anna?
Yes?
Here, take this.
Sure.
I don't see anything else here. Oh, there's a small code panel right here. This might be it. Eight. Well, I think that's the code here, so if I put what? Let's see here, 3. Three, 1, 3, 2, 2. One. Let's get these numbers in order, I guess, maybe. That's 1. And then this is 3. No, this is 3. So this is going to be 3, 1, 3, 2, 2, 1, 3, 3.
I'll take care of him. You two need to finish what we came here to do.
Thank you.
Poof! Got the code. We're getting close now.
It's your turn now, Anna. You have to open it, and then we'll make the decision together.
Ed, I appreciate everything you've done for me. I couldn't have done it without you. But my uncle wanted me here for a reason.
Alright, before we move on, let's go talk to Ray. I'll have only one choice here. Key phrase.
It says it needs a key phrase.
Your uncle holds the key. Your uncle must have believed that it was something you would be able to remember. You need to think back. The cemetery, your childhood, the last time you spoke to Dr. Morales. There must be something. Something you may have forgotten, but you can get it back. You just have to find it.
Oh, another dream sequence.
Come here, you. Hey, Mama.
She's gone, Anna. She's with the other angels.
Cry if you like. No one cares.
Get your hands off my daughter.
Papa!
What have I done?
Well, how am I supposed to figure this out? Oh. Just following that.
What I tell you? I said clean up this room.
No, Papa, you didn't.
Don't you talk back to me. You know what I have to do to keep food on our table? I don't have time to clean up after you, you little brat.
But, Mom...
You don't have a mama anymore.
This is my uncle Angelo's. He died before I was born. He was my father? My mother's headstone. She was taking me when I was just a child. Not sure how that's gonna help me here. Your uncle holds the key. Doesn't seem to line up. Let's look at the other gravestones. lined up better. So let's write these letters down. So we have T and an E. R-O. T-O. I want to do it on my mother's gravestone. Whoops. I-S-A. O. S. Nothing there. A-L-E. Well, let's go back to the original gravestone. Just get the letters that match the circle. If there is any. Oh, yeah. Like F and an A. There's too many letters here for what we need to say here. Let's look at this again. Don't really like games that require note taking. Oh, this is supposed to be a P. So we have T-E-P R. I'll screw this up. T-E-P-R-O E-T-O. Let's just, it's either gonna be the father or the mother, but let's just put these characters in and see what happens. So let's put in T-E-P-R-O-M-E-T-O.
Te prometo.
Oh, that was a lucky guess. That was a lucky guess. Wow. Welcome in Angel video file.
You got it?
Yes.
Open it.
There's a video from my uncle. My father.
Your father?
I need to watch it.
Alright, but don't do anything afterward. We need to talk it through.
Would you let me be alone for this?
Okay. Anna? Let me back in as soon as the video is over.
That's being a little pushy here. We got to watch it. Can't do anything else, so let's play.
I am a weak man, Anna. I failed you, I failed your mother, and perhaps I have failed the world as well. Your mother, I loved her very much. And though she knew she shouldn't, she loved me back. The man you called your father, he knew. He always knew. He took out the anger he had for me on you. And when I tried to protect you, I went too far. I had to leave, to hide. The police suspected I had something to do with his death, and I was a coward. I broke my promise to you, Anna. It was a lie. When you needed me most, I ran away. But I could not run away far enough to escape my sins. I'm being followed. I know they want resonance, and I know they mean me harm. I do not think I will live very long past this day. My last act was to put an end to my research, but as I put my finger to the button, I realized that I could not do it. I was too old, too weak, and too corrupt. This power, resonance, could save the world, or it could destroy it. This is as poisoned a legacy as any I have given you, Anna. The choice is yours, to save resonance or to destroy it. I hope you will forgive me, my Anna Angel.
Boy.
Anna? Anna, what did he say? Let's talk about this. Can you just open the bars? Anna,
We have a
help me.
choice.
We can make this choice together. You don't have to do it alone. We can't destroy this technology. Humanity can use it. We can fulfill our potential. This is our future. We can't deny mankind this gift. Tell me what you're thinking.
Let's open the vault.
Anna, open these bars. Anna, please, open the bars. No, stop! Anna? Let me back in as soon as the video is over.
Wait, how long?
How long have you been planning this?
The fuck?
Answer the question. How long have you been planning this?
You hit me, you asshole!
And I'll do it again if you don't start answering questions. How long have you been planning this?
Planning what?
Don't play dumb. You've been manipulating us to get at the vault.
I've been helping you.
Did you kill Javier Morales?
I should ask you the same thing. Why are you here? Are you really doing all this for just a story?
Don't change the subject. So, what is the plan, detective? What do you want with the resonance devices?
I came here to destroy them, same as you.
Is it money? Selling them off to the highest bidder?
If I cared about money, do you think I would have become a cop?
Are you a terrorist?
Stop it. My head hurts too much to laugh at your cat-pissed detective work.
I'll explain the note.
Then explain that note.
What note?
Explain the note from Dr. Morales with your name on it. Why would he call you out by name?
I don't know. Maybe he didn't. Maybe it was planted.
So your argument is that someone went out of his way to set you up?
Out of his way.
For what purpose?
Out of his way.
I'm waiting.
Out of his way. That's it.
What?
Why didn't I see this before? Someone did go out of his way. Far out of his way.
What do you mean?
Come on, Jimmy Olsen. Connect the dots. Figure out the story.
Let me in. Anna, please.
Could Ed have something to do with that DNA database?
Nah, that's not it. Keep going. Try harder.
Ed told me that he and Anna met on the subway on their ways to work. That seems too much of a coincidence.
Getting warmer.
Okay.
Try harder.
So I went to DNA database.
Could Ed have something to do with that DNA database?
Nah, that's not it. Keep going.
I don't know how much here to go on.
Try harder.
Ed said he met Anna on the subway while both heading to work.
Try harder.
There must be a clue on the map here.
Right.
There's no way Ed would be riding the same subway as Anna in the mornings unless...
Unless he was going out of his way to insinuate himself into the life of the only person who could open the vault other than Dr. Morales. Ray, untie me.
Anna, please, open the bars. No, stop!
Anna!
Oh.
You shot her!
Ray, close the door.
You shot her!
Ray, close the door.
What am I supposed to do here?
You shot her!
Ray.
I'm not sure what I need to do here. I only have a small amount of time to do
You
it.
shot her!
Ray, close the door.
There we go. Let's click the fuse panel out.
I can't believe she's...
This is your fault.
my fault.
You knocked me out, tied me up. I could have done something. God damn it, he used my gun.
Well, maybe if you hadn't been acting so shady to me, I wouldn't have had to...
I'm gonna kill you right after I kill Ed.
No one's killing anybody.
Not again.
Why are they saying you blew up that lab, Bennett?
What?
And why are they saying you killed a girl?
Who is saying these things?
The chief. We were in the middle of a briefing, business as usual. The chief gets a phone call and suddenly she's putting a bounty on your head. You and your journalist pal.
He's no pal of mine. And this is bullshit. Somebody must be pulling the chief's strings. A girl?
They said you killed the science guy's niece to keep her quiet about you blowing up the lab.
How did they find out so fast?
So it's true?
Of course not. But something weird is definitely going on here. How'd you find us?
I tracked Mr. Abbott's cell phone.
But I haven't called anyone.
I can track it as long as it has that SIM card in it.
Reg, you know I didn't do those things.
Tell me, how do I know that?
Maybe explain Anna's mother.
It wasn't me, Reg. Morales' assistant, Ed. He fooled us all. He manipulated us to get his hands on this new weapon.
That's a fun story, but how do I know you're telling the truth?
Let's see what else I got here.
Reg, when that lab blew up, I was with you. We were on that stakeout all night, shooting the shit. You know I couldn't have had anything to do with it.
I know, but I don't understand.
It's this case. The lab, the vault. I don't have time to tell the whole story now. But it ends with Morales' assistant, Ed, killing Anna Castellanos and stealing a new super weapon called Resonance.
Super weapon.
We've got to find Ed, and we've got to do it fast.
It's bad, Reg. Help us.
I got orders.
Remember what I said the other day? Sometimes you gotta make your own orders.
I can cover your tracks for a while, but the chief's got everyone out looking for you.
What's with this chief?
She's been acting weird ever since she started trying to keep Bennett and me from staking out that post office in Edgetown.
That stakeout is somehow connected to this Resonance stuff.
How's that?
That shifty-eyed guy we saw in the stakeout was also after Resonance.
Shifty-eyed guy?
Yeah, the guy who stole Tortoise's files on the vault.
The guy in the security cam picture.
Yeah.
That's no coincidence.
No. I followed it up, though, and I just found some Oriental lady.
Oriental is not
She gave me a paper swan.
an origami crane.
Whatever.
Well, then you're going back there.
Why is that?
Because just before the chief sent me out looking for you, I found an origami crane on my desk. I had no clue where it came from or why it was there, but now, I'll keep the chief off your backs. You two get over to Edgetown.
Wait a minute, who's giving the orders around here?
The one of us who isn't a wanted man. One more thing. Mr. Abbott, you keep that fancy phone around, you won't make it half an hour. Ditch your SIM card and use mine. They won't be looking for it.
Thanks.
Call me if you need help.
Reg,
You're welcome.
we stick together. Got it?
Is this gonna be a buddy cop thing now?
Yeah. You're the naive, annoying one.
Alright, go to Edgetown. Once for now to stand, open the door bearing a mark, and seek audience. So 4 and then 2, maybe?
This is where that mope hides out, and that Chinese lady. I just need to remember the secret knock.
Secret knock? What is this, some kind of clubhouse?
Let's go to the original one, see if that... I didn't catch that. 2, 1, and 3. Okay. One's 4, now 2, maybe 1, 4, and 2. 1, 4, and 2.
Let's go.
Wait, are you sure we're not walking into a parlous situation here?
Parlous? Why the hell do you talk like that? Come on.
Detective Bennett, Mr. Abbott. According to Reno here, you're 17 seconds late. Sorry for the shabby digs, but we need to keep a low profile for now. We've got a friend in common, Tolstoy Eddings, and I think we both want to figure out where he is. But I'm sure you've got questions, yeah?
Who are you, and how do you know who we are?
I like you, detective. No beating around the bush, just business.
Answer my question, or I'll beat you around this room.
I think you're in enough trouble already. No need for more violence, right? My name is Amul Batra, and this is my colleague, Reno. We're collectors.
Collectors of what?
Information. It's our business to know everything.
Everything?
Everything.
So you sent for us. We came. Why?
You're here because the universe is a self-correcting machine. And until recently, Ed was a reliable, predictable cog. But now he's gone off the rails. We need replacement parts.
Enough with the metaphors. Get to the point.
We both want the same thing. Tolstoy Eddings needs to be brought to heel. We'll point you in the right direction.
So you were working with Ed?
With him? No. We had an interest in resonance. He had an interest in resonance. So we took an interest in him. That's all.
Did your interests include killing an innocent woman in cold blood?
We did not kill anyone. But the entire Aventine police force seems to think that you did. Maybe something can be done about that.
What is Ed after?
To upset the machine. We believe he plans on setting off another resonance device very soon.
I don't understand. He seemed to think resonance should be for the benefit of mankind. Why would he use it to blow things up?
He did just kill Anna. He's not the most rational guy around.
Unfortunately, even Reno here didn't foresee Ed's betrayal until it was too late. And she sees everything.
So what? She's supposed to be some sort of psychic or something?
There's no magic to it. The universe is controlled by laws. Everything from the planets orbiting around the sun to the firing of neurons and that little brain of yours. Call it a machine, call it fate. From initial state to end of days, everything's already been decided, and with enough information, anything can be predicted. And that is why we collect.
Information?
All of it.
Let's have Ray talk before we arrest them.
Wait, Did you say your name is Amu Batra? You're a Batra, the guy who's been emailing me. You are the 11 Foundation.
You know this mope?
This guy has been feeding me scoops, like that one on the vice president. Wanted me to write some articles buttering up his cause in exchange.
Cause?
Increasing government surveillance powers in the name of anti-terrorism.
Seriously?
I knew you sounded shady, so I did some checking up on you, Amul. You and your 11 Foundation are behind that DNA database and Avorta.
No point in denying it, and you took full advantage of it.
That may be, but there's no way that thing is legal.
It's only illegal until it isn't.
What's that supposed to mean?
やめろ。
Antivoter isn't a pressing matter at the moment.
Anything else I wanna? I think that's it. Okay. Alright, let's arrest them.
I should place both of you under arrest.
On what grounds?
Is I end up being pursued or the blackout?
It must have been you who sent that thug to scare Anna.
You've got no evidence to back that up.
Hard evidence. This.
I got a surveillance photo of you robbing Tortoise Security. You were caught red-handed.
Bollocks. I thought that camera was off. Tortoise knows his stuff alright, I'll give him that. I know. Still, good luck getting Mr. Tortoise to press charges. He'll never admit his place was robbed.
He's right, you know.
Shut up. So what did you want with Tortoise's files on the vault?
As I mentioned, we are collectors of information.
And Resonance is what? A trophy for your wall?
No, it's much more than that. We want to see it put to good use, but our motive shouldn't matter to you. Ed's going to set off another resonance device very soon. You need to focus on stopping it.
Why did she slip me that vault file yesterday?
You needed a nudge. We gave it to you.
Cut to the chase. How do we stop Ed?
Start from the beginning, the initial state, and extrapolate out.
Exactly where did this all begin?
The explosion at the lab. It should be easy to determine where the resonance devices that killed Morales were placed.
But they could be anywhere outside the lab.
You can find the distance between two resonance devices by the size of the blast made when the particles snapped back together. I acquired the formula and used the measurements from that hole in Morales' lab. The particles must have been placed 4 kilometers from the lab on either side.
That's it?
If you need more than that, you aren't the right men for the job.
Reassuring.
話はここまでだ。
Let's wrap it up, lads. Don't bother coming back here, we'll be long gone. After you've stopped Ed, you'll see us again. Oh, and before you go, I have a little present for you.
Okay.
What was that he handed you on the way out?
A compass.
So we can find north?
No, a drafting compass, like you get in high school geometry. What do you think about those guys?
I don't trust them. Everyone seems to only be interested in resonance.
But they do want to stop Ed, and that's at the top of my list of things to do today.
Let's just figure out where those resonance devices were placed so we can follow his trail.
Alright, hey Leonette, welcome to the stream. We're getting towards the end of the game here. Alright, let's go to right here. Subway map. We'll place it on the lab here. Alright, but he's supposed to draw a circle? Or maybe that's not the right area. We're supposed to see if something else happens here. That's 4 kilometers. A department. That can't be a coincidence. Alright. Oops. Alright, make sure you're
Ray.
following me.
Later.
Let's go over to Ed's apartment.
I like the vibe. The style is very student digs with a touch of crack house.
This is not an apartment. It's a staging area. Chosen for its proximity to the target, not for its allure. He must have been planning this a long time. Here's the resonance device, right as he left it.
Should you stand so close to that?
This is it, the resonance device.
Wait. He could be booby-trapped. Don't you ever stop to think before you charge ahead blindly?
Boom,
Asshole.
blogger.
Okay. I don't think there's anything else in here. Looks like Ed left some more stuff here. I'll take everything. Empty. I'm here to sleep. I think I'd rather hold it for now. Alright, there's a cell phone connected to the device, marked 14B. Check call history. There's no history of any calls. There's a text message from a few minutes before the event in the lab. It says 1500 14B delay release. It's from a phone called 14A. Alright. The phone number for the resident device 14A. Alright, not sure what I'm supposed to do with this information here. About the edge town, I guess? I don't know. I don't think anybody can be here though. These people give me the creeps. Alright, nothing to do here. So now what? Let's get away here for a second. We figured that out, alright. Well, this is all done, I believe. Yeah. Follow Grammy lead, stop Ed. Alright, we need to stop Ed, so... You can't use it against another... No answer. Alright, maybe call Reggie?
Hello?
Reggie, this is Ray.
Is Detective Bennett all right?
Yeah, he's here with me.
What do you need?
What's going on with the manhunt?
The chief is keeping you at the top of everybody's list. There's going to be a press conference tonight. In a few hours, your faces will be all over the TV and the net. Stay away from crowds, and don't go to the lab or your houses. They're being watched.
Fantastic. Any sign of Ed?
No one's looking. I brought up his name at the briefing when you and Bennett were named as suspects. Chief cut me off. She wants everyone focused on finding the two of you.
Reggie, I've got a phone number I need to have traced. You can do that, right?
I can't. Chief's got me tasked. But the tracing equipment's at Admin HQ. If I can clear the front desk for a while, should give you enough time to trace some phone numbers.
How will you do that?
I'm going to pull the plug on Oink's favorite toy. It should take him a while to figure out where the problem is.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. Oh, I think we're done here.
Nobody seems to be around.
Yeah, it's quiet. Let's keep it that way.
So we definitely need to use him. What about one cheap lock? that came out. Let's give this a try. I can't quite fit it in the crack to move the bolt. It's a little too thick. Oh, so maybe we need to use the credit card. This works in the movies. Got it. Whoops, didn't want to do that. Okay, his door's in the way. It's magnetically locked. I'm gonna use the resonance device on it. Autosonograph on it. Screwdriver. I can't reach through the cage to where the magnet is attached to the lock. I'll use your credit card here again. Let's see if Ray can do anything. Maybe use a dropping compass on it. USB ports. Oh, okay. Now I gotta figure out how to get in. There is a number on the lock, 8278. Not so how that helps me. 8278, I know where you plug it in. But I don't see like a place where we put the key code in. Let's find something to screw. That came out wrong. Okay. Now that's a computer. Lots of flashy lights and rolling noises. It's a very secure, I think. Not really my department. That's a terminal for the mainframe. I can use it to take the call. Maybe use the badge? Monograph on it? This magnetically locked. Call Ricky again, maybe? I don't know. He must be busy. Alright. Well, that puts us in a pickle here. I don't know, maybe we can have him talk to this guy, maybe. Fire extinguisher. Hmm. None of this doesn't seem gonna help me here. You have the electronic lock with the code 8278. If there's a number on the lock, maybe we can use the control panel in here, maybe. Or his computer. Database check connection and restart. Check connection and restart. Magnetic locks. Okay. 8278. Alright. Figured that out. Let's trace some phone numbers. I can trace phone numbers using the computer. What's our trace?
The computer traced it to a plumbing supplies warehouse near Juno Labs.
Any idea how we can get in there? Will we need to break in?
Should be easy enough. I'll flash the badge around and say we're looking for contraband.
Doesn't anyone ever ask for a warrant?
Shh, don't jinx it.
Alright, let's see the other phone. I think the other phone is going to be at Ed's apartment, right? So it's not going to be, yeah, well, I think we're done here. Alright, to the warehouse.
This is the place. Come on, Jimmy Olsen. Let's look around.
That's it. I can't take it anymore.
What's your problem?
My problem, detective, is that I'm a reporter. Jimmy Olsen is a photographer. We're nothing alike.
So, I guess I should just call you Lois Lane instead?
You know what? Jimmy Olsen is fine.
Message. Alright. Andre, the ACPD are looking at the office looking for you. They are asking questions. Where are you? What's going on? Nurse says, Todd, did you leave the forklift key in the locker again? Maybe use a sonogram, maybe. Whoops, didn't want to do that. Let's see if we take a closer look. Okay, there's a key in there. Well, so we can see the key in there, but how are we gonna get the key out? Maybe use a residence device. I don't think there's anything here that would help us. See, that was not gonna help me. Alright. Don't have anything here that looks like I can use to get the key. Need like a strong magnet of some sort.
Hey, you.
What's up?
Any ideas on what we do next?
That tech room at the police HQ sure has a lot of sweet toys. Do you think they'd notice if we grabbed one or two things?
Everything in the tech room is cataloged and monitored. If we took anything, it would have to be something they wouldn't notice.
Oh, maybe we can get something from the lab there. Grab something from the police lab. Magnet. There we go. So it's our screwdriver here. Alright, let's go down and do this. Oh man. What am I coming here for? I don't want to come here. We're gonna go and play with magnets and get the key. Oh, now I gotta figure out how to get the. What happened to the key? There it is. What if we use the keyboard and mouse? No. Somehow I think I need to move it up to the top. But this... Oh, magnets. Can't get anywhere else. So can't use another item here. Let's try that again. I think I screwed that up. Key's still at the bottom. I don't know how I'm supposed to get through here. I'm only a little bit get through the hole there. Should fit. There we go. Alright. Get the forklift key, now we're getting the forklift. And you guys can lift up to the second floor. Let's see what does the blue one do. Oh, okay, so the blue one takes it up more. Alright, let's go to Ray here. Oops, I need to hold it. Alright. not exactly sure what I'm looking for up here. The green and the neon sheds lights upon our problems. Oops. Maybe I need to have Ray do it. Since, alright, let us call I'm not sure where it's at though. If this is a sound-based puzzle, I won't be able to do this. Got points for it. Doesn't really do much else for me. Of course not, Ambazine. They're not one of the evil people. It's gonna be Ed. Ed's the evil one. Has to be in the pipe somewhere. That's fun. Ah, there it is.
Yeah, looks like a resonance device, all right.
Get it down here.
Okay. Alright. Okay, need to do the blue. Right here.
Yo, detective.
What do you want?
Here you go.
Sure thing.
We have the devices. Now where do we go? Want to maybe go back to police administration? perilous, full of danger, uncertainty, and precarious. That's all that. I can't actually send any emails or anything here. I guess we go back to the tech room, I guess. I'm not sure what we're gonna do up there though. Then we'll give this back to Ray here.
Ray,
Yep.
come over here. Hold this.
All right.
There's a phone. Whoops. That's maybe just the phone, maybe? There's a cell phone connected to the device, marked 14A. Alright. There's a text message a few minutes before the event in the lab. So it's 1600, delay off the phone call, Telfris prepaid. Alright, maybe you can use it on terminal, maybe?
It's no good. I can't trace it.
Why not?
The signal's too weak. Could be the location he's in or some kind of interference.
What can we do?
Call it. If that is Ed's phone, hopefully he'll answer. As long as he's talking, we might be able to trace the signal.
Got it. I'm ready.
Just keep him on the phone as long as you can, and I'll need a couple minutes to localize the signal.
Who is this?
Oh, that's pretty aggressive.
You son of a bitch.
Ray? How did you get this number?
Guess who's gonna be on the front page of my website tomorrow?
What?
The Math Murderer. How's that sound? It's gonna go viral. I know it.
No. Ray, you don't know the whole story. This is bigger than me. Bigger than Anna or Morales or any of us.
So are you gonna tell me or what?
No, not yet. There's no time.
You killed them in cold blood. Anna and her uncle. You murderer.
No.
Liar. I saw you pull the trigger. We saw the device in your apartment.
I did, but I didn't want it to happen this way. Ray, please believe me. I'm not a bad guy.
Then prove it to me. We trusted you, you asshole. You were using us the whole time.
No, wait, it wasn't entirely like that. I wanted to protect residents, yes, but there's so much more at stake now.
Damn it, he hung up. Tell me you traced him.
No, I needed more time. Do you think you can get him back on the line?
Not a chance. He's probably ditching the phone right now.
There goes our only lead.
Here we go. Gotta choose the right dialogue options here. Alright, let's go and call again.
It's no good. I can't trace it.
Why not?
The signal's too weak. Could be the location he's in or some kind of interference.
What can we do?
Call it. If that is Ed's phone, hopefully he'll answer. As long as he's talking, we might be able to trace the signal.
Alright.
Got it. I'm ready.
Just keep him on the phone as long as you can, and I'll need a couple minutes to localize the signal.
Who is this?
It's probably being aggressive again. No, maybe interrogative. To get more information out of him.
Why?
Ray? How did you get this number?
Why do this?
Ray, I'm sorry, there isn't enough time to explain.
Go aggressive. Call him a murderer.
You killed them in cold blood. Anna and her uncle. You murderer.
No.
Liar. I saw you pull the trigger. We saw the device in your apartment.
I did, but I didn't want it to happen this way.
You need to stop whatever you're doing, and you need to stop now.
I can't do that. I just can't. It's too late for that. Ray, please believe me. I'm not a bad guy.
Then prove it to me.
I did it.
So why'd you do it, Ed?
You think I wanted this to happen?
You fired the gun. The device was in your apartment. You tell me.
I just couldn't take the risk. Resonance is just too important. Do you understand?
No, Ed. Talk to me. Make me understand.
Nobody can understand. Not you, not Dr. Morales, and especially not Amul and Reno.
You mentioned Amul and Reno? We spoke to them.
The 11 Foundation? Don't listen to a word they say.
Who are they?
Look, whatever you may think of me, those two are far worse. I trusted them. I did these horrible things for them.
You were working for them?
And they betrayed me. They aren't going to use resonance to help the world. They want to use it as a tool. A tool for their own selfish purposes.
They said you're planning another attack. They want us to look for you.
They're trying to use you like they used me. They make you think they want the same thing you do and nudge you in the right direction. They know I can stop them, so they convince you to get in my way.
Stop them? Stop them from what?
Stop them from gaining control. I can do that at the very least. No matter what happens tonight, Ray, remember this. I stopped Antivorta.
Antivorta? Ed, wait. Let's talk about this.
I can't bring back Anna or Dr. Morales, but I can make this right. Stay out of my way.
Got it. I know where he's at.
So do I.
He told you?
No, but I know what he's planning.
Okay. Yep, so if we go and if we need to use the water file here.
Antivorta. He's targeting Antivorta.
Yes, I traced his phone to the hospital.
He's there right now? We could already be too late.
Let's go.
Do you think he's here?
He's here.
When we find him, what do we do? He has your gun. He's armed.
You really want to turn back now?
No. Let's do this.
Oh, I probably should make a save here. Alright. Big battle. Let's go to the hospital and see what happens here. So, 7?
Damn it, Ed's not here.
He's got to be somewhere near.
Probably in the basement. No cell coverage, is that what that means? I haven't been down here yet. Maybe a crime remote is early to pictorial art from its setting. Oh wait, maybe in fact it will only be a crime. The mental cityscape expressed an urban alienation through the means of song. Locked. Search for Ed as target. Oh, Ed, where are you? I think we get to go to level 7.
Looking quite lissom today, Emma.
What do you want?
What do I want? Let's talk about the DNA database.
Has anyone strange been in here looking at the mainframe today? 6'2", blonde hair?
Just that other maintenance guy, but he wasn't that strange.
Other maintenance guy.
Don't you all know each other? He was in here taking measurements of the room. I guess that was a little strange. Oh, and he asked me if I had a key to the basement maintenance rooms. Isn't that something he should already have?
Basement. Thanks.
Whatever.
Okay, so, yeah, we go to the basement here and make a final confrontation with Ed. Alright. I wonder if, is there any other, Alright, Embassy, good night. You missed the very end. We are very close to the end here. So we're gonna finish this off here tonight. And so I think we're pretty much at the end. I think. So once we get in the basement and confront Ed, then that'll be the end. I know, it's right. Oh, we can use the sonogram thing. And this looks like there's light underneath this one. There's no sonogram? This one looks like it's light. Oh, these all have the same thing on them. Label maintenance. How am I supposed to know which one he's in? Alright, maybe we can call him again? Yeah, I don't think it's just we have to figure out how to find Ed, and then I do believe we'll have a final confrontation, and it'll be the end. So it's signal strength. Huh. So I wonder if it's based on signal strength? It's the only way I think we can find them if we find a room that doesn't have a signal. Okay. Let's save it here. I think it's just the right door. Yeah, that's and
What the hell are you doing? Security, get down here.
alright, maybe not. If we just kick down into one of these doors until we get it right.
What the hell are you... What the hell are you doing? What the hell are you...
Oh, I kicked all these doors down. The number for the phone, let's see the device 14A. No service. Ah, we found it, so...
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Shit, yes. If the target is Antivorta on floor 7, and one resonance device is here in the basement, then the other must be
Above the building.
Alright, and the other one can be up top, right? That's not gonna help me any. I don't know, maybe go to 1. Maybe go through here.
Wait, detective! Look at the TV.
Huh?
My God.
What connection the incident in Aventine City could have had to these worldwide attacks is, at this point, unknown. Being told now we've established contact with our Washington Bureau, re-established contact. Video is coming in now. We have a chopper in the air. Clearly smoke rising from the vicinity of the White House. Several emergency vehicles you can see there in the area. Oh God. The White House has been attacked. I repeat, the White House has been attacked. This video coming in from our Washington Bureau.
Those were resonance blasts.
This must be what Ed was planning. We're too late.
No, this resonance device is still inactive. Whatever he's planning, he hasn't done it yet. Let's get up there. Whatever he's doing, we can stop that at least.
So peaceful up here. It's hard to imagine the chaos erupting all over the world right now.
Focus, Ray. Look for another resonance device. It's gotta be here somewhere.
So I'm not Jimmy anymore?
You earned it.
I don't see it. What if we're wrong?
Don't worry. We'll find them.
Hi, guys. Stay where you are. Do you see now? Do you understand?
Ed, what the hell is going on?
Resonance. They never cared about resonance. They used me. And now all this, using resonance for mass destruction. It's exactly what I promised Dr. Morales I wouldn't let happen. I couldn't see it coming. I couldn't stop it. But I can stop them, at least.
Stop who?
The 11 Foundation. Antivorta. It must be destroyed.
Why? Why Antivorta?
What makes some computer worth all this?
You really have no idea what Antivorta is, do you?
Educate me on it then.
Then educate me.
Right now, Antivorta is just one single computer in the low-profile office below us. But if the 11 Foundation has their way, that one mainframe will be the hub of a worldwide array of supercomputers that track, well, everything. Everywhere you go, everything you do, you leave an electronic trail. Phone calls, emails, text messages, blog posts, tweets, GPS data from your car, your cell phone, our entire personalities. It's all out there. Networked, consumable, predictable, controllable by them.
There's no way that would fly. Such a thing would never be legal.
You really believe that? Didn't you see the news? With that kind of fear to ride on, Antivorta will have the blessing of every government on the planet. That's what they want. That's why they wanted the resonance devices. They told me they would use it to help people, but they lied to me.
Gee, I wonder what that feels like.
Shut up, Ray! Don't you think I know what I've done? They used me to get this far, but they aren't getting any further. And when I found out what they were doing, I stole a set of resonance devices for myself. Resonance started this, and now it's the only thing left that can stop it. I've already set the timer, so just sit tight for a few minutes. And as soon as the devices have warmed up, the resonance particles will take care of the rest.
Oh, you're a sociopath.
You're a sociopath. Don't you have any empathy for the people you've betrayed? Any remorse at all?
Of course I do. I didn't want it to happen this way. I was betrayed myself. I've murdered 2 people because I thought the end result would be worth it. I will not let it all be for nothing. Amul and Reno just killed hundreds, Ray. Thousands. With resonance. Can you just let them get away with it?
Quit messing with his head. It's you we need to stop.
So we can stop Ed and then have the people, the 11th Foundation, continue their progress in killing everybody in the world, or we can try to stop them.
These 11 Foundation people, how can we stop them?
So you agree with me? That they need to be stopped?
Ray.
I'm not agreeing or disagreeing, just getting all the facts.
There's no other way but this. With all the fear they're stirring up tonight, Antivorta will be shoved through Congress in no time, and the network will spread like a virus. The 11th Foundation has lobbyists and senators in their pockets. They've even got their hooks in the vice president.
The vice president?
Those articles they had you write? You didn't actually think they were interested in your career, did you?
Blackmail.
Reno sees everything. She's 12 moves ahead. So we flip the board, destroy the mainframe.
It'll set them back years, long enough to reveal what they did.
They'll lose.
It's not about winning or losing, damn it. Resonance doesn't matter. Antivorta doesn't matter. Right now, stopping Ed is the only thing that matters, Ray.
Show him the device. Ed did some horrible things to doubt, but these Antivorta guys, worse? If they're all worse, we took the resident devices from the basement. They'll win no matter what. Should I really do this? Betray Bennett and side with a murderer like Ed? Can I really justify this to myself? And you look at the news reports. God, look what these guys are capable of. I can't let them finish their plan. Who knows what they'll do next? Okay, Ray, brace yourselves. Here we go.
Listen, Ed. We found the resonance device in the basement. We took it.
You did what? Ray, what the hell?
Sorry, Bennett. Ed might be sleaze, but these 11 Foundation guys are worse. I've got it right here.
You're siding with this guy? You know what he's done?
I know. I also know what the 11 Foundation has done. Lesser of two evils. I'm sorry.
I just stopped the timer. Now give it to me.
You backstabbing son of a bitch. Give me that thing.
No!
Jesus!
Damn it. I can't do this. This isn't me. I don't want to hurt anybody anymore.
Ed, at this point, I don't know if I can believe that. But I do believe one thing. Antivorta needs to be stopped.
I know. Let's go. You came. I wasn't sure if you would.
Yeah, well, who else am I going to talk to about this? I don't like you, Ed, but I'm not qualified to judge you. Not after last night. I let you do it. I helped you do it. I'm just as culpable as you are. What's the total now?
From the hospital? 22 dead. A handful still missing. I'm sorry. If I only had more time to calculate the distance and area of effect.
Forget it. It's done. And Antivorta?
Finished. Amul and Reno must still have some sway with the police. Both our faces have been all over the news this morning.
As soon as I post the article I'm writing, the world will know what they did. And things can start to go back to normal. I guess that's something.
You can't post that article.
What?
You heard Bruckman's speech. Peace treaties are being signed around the world. Everyone's uniting in the wake of tragedy. I always dreamed of Resonance bringing about world peace, but I never imagined it would be like this.
Well, keep dreaming. That's not going to happen, and you know it. I've been in the media a long time, and I know spin doctoring when I hear it. We accomplished something last night, but world peace? I don't think so, Ed. Sorry. Bennett, Anna, Morales? You'll have to justify your actions some other way.
Post the article. What happens now?
We wait until Amul and Reno and all their associates are behind bars. And then, we turn ourselves in.
Oh, so there we have it. So it's a game of the choice for the lesser of two evils. So there is a second ending to this. Well, obviously where we stop Ed. So if you want to see that ending, you'll have to play the game yourself. So that was pretty good. Yeah, the why did I definitely know how to tell a story, but I did not like the puzzles in this game. Some of them were pretty obtuse. But they do sure know how to tell a really good story. And that's probably like the most important thing in an adventure game. So, I'll be streaming tomorrow, obviously. I think I will be starting up Demon's Stone, which is an action RPG. It's a Dungeons and Dragons action RPG, as to say. Has very, very bad keyboard controls, but should have good controller controls. So, as long as the controller works with it, we'll be playing Demon's Stone. Not that long, but it's probably gonna be longer than 1 day's worth of stream. So I will probably end up streaming again Monday and Tuesday, or Tuesday and Wednesday, and see if we can get that in. If not, we will obviously do it when we get back. Finish it when we get back. I believe Demon Throne is about 20 hours long, so it might not even beat it before I leave. But we'll see how it goes and how difficult it is. I heard that it was pretty easy, so we might be able to get through it quickly, but we'll see what happens. And if Demon Throne doesn't work, we'll come up with something. We'll play something else. But I do believe I got everything working. It's a little troublesome to set up, but I think I got it. But we'll find out tomorrow. I will test the controller with it, and if that goes good, we'll start playing that at 2 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. And then we'll continue playing it at 6:30 p.m. So 2 hours from 2 to 4, and then again from 6:30 until whenever I decide to stop. And those have been the credits. Yeah, another game beaten. So that's been Resonance. So let's see who we all can raid here. And again, if you have not yet, feel free to follow me here on Twitch and on Twitter. I play all kinds of different types of games. So let's see who else is on and streaming tonight. Let's give Kilgore a raid here. He's playing some Grand Theft Auto 3. So you can watch him fumble around in that game. Alright, shout out here. Kilgore and hercxena raid. So it's a hercxena raid to save the world from a major terrorist threat. So thanks again everyone for coming, and I hope to see you guys again tomorrow afternoon for some Demon Stone.